So we're all approaching the homeowner the same exact way. So as a homeowner, you think there's like thousands of people that want to buy your house. How do you go from being a commodity, because in their mind, you are a commodity. How do you go from being a commodity to valuable asset? And really it comes down to your ability to sell them on you.
For a limited time, you can get a free copy of Jerry Norton's Data Cruncher software, which finds cheap houses in your area. Get it now at mydatacruncher.com.
For a lot of people, for most investors, if you can increase 10% of your appointments, get 10% more appointments with the same exact data, close 10% more of your appointments, and then get those closings at a larger margin, right there,
we've doubled your income, right? Or more.
We've tripled your revenue
yeah.
without increasing your expenses, which usually
with the
means
same data.
With the same
it's
data.
It's not like you're buying more data or doing more calls, the same exact
effort.
So apples to apples.
Yeah, you increase your top line by at least 30%, which means you increase your bottom line probably by about 100%.
So say those three things again. 10% more appointments
on the same list.
Okay, so that's just improving your ability to get an appointment. Okay, 10% more where?
Closing.
Getting the deal.
Yep. Because it's not one-on-one anymore. It's you versus 4, 5, 7 guys.
Yep. And then the other one was
deeper margins.
Yeah. So better spread. So lower price.
Yep.
Those three things completely will transform your business.
Completely transform. And the reason why it works is that we're able to. Our sales style is really just communicating effectively. Like that's the biggest thing. But here's something I want the people that this may appeal to, right? Like for most people, for some people, maybe the system won't work. But if you ever had someone say, "I need to think about it," I need to think it over. I need to talk to my wife. I need to have an attorney look at this. I need to have my son, my daughter, my neighbor, my rich uncle, whatever. If you're running into that, it's because you haven't actually established the rules of the meeting, saying, "Hey, when we meet Jerry today, it's gonna be yes or a no." Now, it's not gonna be those words. I'm just kind of like shortcutting it. It's gonna be a yes or a no, and you're not allowed to think about it. Are we good? And it's having that kind of conversation where we remove that, and we'll talk again how to have that conversation. But that's the first step. And the second thing is a lot of people really fail to understand, like you've gone through some sales training. We've all gone through a whole bunch of sales training. And every sales training, if they're worth anything, says you got to find pain. But they don't tell you what pain is or how to really develop that pain. And so you see someone, oh, he's going through divorce. He's going through pain. But is he really going through pain? Like right now, like, yeah, he's going through divorce. But are you asking him, like, how long has this been going on? That's where we want to say, okay, how do you feel about it? How's it impacting it? How is this bullet wound impacting you right now? It's like, it's painful as hell. So
you've taken this process of years of experience. You run a brokerage with 120 plus agents. So this, talking to people, getting listings, getting cash offers accepted, this is your whole world. This is something that you've put a lot of effort into getting better at. And so many people in this industry, they jump into wholesaling, they start getting on the phones, they start making offers, and they just don't put much effort into just improving themselves, gaining the skill set, but really looking at this process of talking to people on the phones, which is the pre-qualifying, right? Going on appointment, if you still go on appointment, we're doing less of that with now the way things are. But being able to improve your ability to connect with people, to find solutions, discover the pain, get to the root cause, find that motivation, pre-qualify that, and put deals together. And that that is just so transformational to get better at that.
Well, it's one of the most important skills, and it's translated a lot. And a lot of it has really come down to, like you mentioned, I've gone through all these different appointments, trained all these agents. I've been doing this since 2007. So getting kicked in the nuts, punched in the mouth, over and over. Right? How many times have I ran into, I need to think about it? It's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And then they ghost you, because what else are they going to do after they think about it?
I know. I just had a call yesterday, Steve, where I'm thinking of you right now so she said to me, I gave the number, and she said to me, okay, well, let me call a few other people, and then I'll get back to you, end of the day. And I said, when you say call a few other people, are you talking about other investors like me? And she says, yeah. And I said, okay, how many other people are you talking to? And she's like, oh, like 3 or 4. And so here I am now, like it's all about, I'm a commodity. It's like you said, I'm a commodity. Oh, I was at 120. She's like, okay, well that guy's at 121. Maybe he's at 125. I'll go with that one. And so if I don't do a good job of saying, no, look, here's why you want to work with me. It's not about the number. Yeah. Let's get past the number and do a good job at that. I'll lose out all the time because there's always another guy that's going to pay more than me.
Yeah. How do you know this is worth this much? You know, how did you come up to that data? And I'll ask you the same question 5 different ways just to make sure you're not BSing me because I'm an analytical.
And that's funny you say that because one of my sales approaches when I'm on the phone is I love to